Thank you, man. Whew. Yo, Duncan, why y'all playing such depressing fucking music? Oh, good morning, Margie. We actually got a morning motivation affirmation in. The bus showed up on time. Is everyone back to working at home? Good morning, Sally. Welcome. We got 30 minutes. Holy shit. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. Yeah, we're at Duncan. Ooh, it's got fucking cold out here. Shit. Good morning, Jeanette Trainer and Dinah Lee and Darlene W. Welcome. Ooh, good morning, Moon Plains backup account. Welcome. It's always funny when people try to get on your camera. The backup account is here. Welcome. I've been on fucking YouTube almost 20 years and I've only had one account. It's kind of amazing. Anyway. Good morning, Tracy Taylor. I will have a fantastic New York day. Have no choice. Got no choice. I'm contractually obligated. Good to see you there. Good morning, Autumn Alluring. Robert T. Welcome. Diana Lee. Already have some jokesters already. Ooh, yeah. Good morning, Dave. In Bangor, Maine. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's see what I got to work with today. Oh, I got to work around the green market. Okay. Good morning, Deb. Deb, how funny was that comment? Yo, people are being forced to live in Dumbo. Can I be forced to live in Dumbo, please? I would like to have a East River view. It's chilly. It's not cold. It's chilly. It's supposed to be like this. I know, it's too early for nonsense, Adriana. Yeah, it's going to be 60 and sunny. We just got to get past the morning. Make sure to stream when it snows, Moonplane, do you not know who I am? Moonplane, do you not know who I am? Make sure to live stream when it snows. Don't you know who the fuck I am? Good morning, Natasha. Yo, people, Moonplane's a backup account because, you know, he trolls so much that he has to have a backup fucking account. Doesn't know who the fuck I am. Make sure to live stream when it snows. Yeah, Margie, somebody on Instagram said that people are being forced to live in Dumbo. Can I be forced to live in Dumbo? Please, for the love of God. Can I be forced to live in Dumbo? That'd be fantastic. Oh my God, I would love that. I would love to be forced to live in Dumbo. People are forgetting this is a polling site. I'm always in the snow. I'm always outside in the snow when it snows. What the hell? Well, what should I expect from somebody who has backup accounts in their name? What should I expect? For God's sake. Good morning, John the Beagle Dad. It's a little chilly out. It's a little chilly out. It's all right. We'll make do. All right, we got a half hour. I already destroyed my coffee because it was really fucking weak. I asked for coffee and not milk and ice. We're going to give you milk and ice this morning because it's election day. All right. Let's set this all up. And actually, I should put City Hall behind me, but fuck it. I don't care. I should be sitting in this, I'm going to sit in the sun. Fuck that. I like this seat all by itself, but you know what? It's really fucking cold, so I want to sit in the sun. You don't troll, you just use a backup account? Oh, okay, but I mean, if you have backup account as your name, at least use numbers, Moonplane. But clearly, Moonplane, you don't know who I am. to tell me that I should make sure to be outside when it snows. It's like, are you that new to the channel? Ooh, yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, maybe say a prayer for all the people who have been blocked from my YouTube channel this morning. You all, if you were blocked from my YouTube channel this morning and you're watching this now saying, I can't comment my stupid bullshit, I know you must live a very sad and insignificant life. Good morning, Joe. Welcome. I gotta wipe this table. I gotta wipe this lens on this table down. Good morning there. Owl Oxide, let's go, baby. Good to see you, Owl Oxide. And Diana Lee, let's go. Diana Lee just bought my breakfast with a 5-pound super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous 5-pound super chat, 10-pound super chat. Thanks for joining today's 10-pound club. Much appreciated with a big 10-pound super chat. Good morning, Forever Blessed. Good morning. Thank you so much for for adding to my coffee addiction. Thank you. Thank you so much. Today's a very important day here in New York and across the country. It's election day here in the States. Well, at least for, not the big election, not the presidential election anyway, but here in New York, we got our mayor's office. And are we still on that joke moon plane? Okay. Good to see you, Oleg. Welcome. Actually, just behind City Hall. Just behind City Hall right now. Good morning, Trisha. You know, City Hall is rather extravagant. It's so extravagant, in fact, that we ran out of money while building it. So the side that is facing me now was originally finished in brownstone because we thought the city wouldn't grow too far north of Chambers Street. You're a big Yankee fan? There you go. Owl Oxide, let's go! Owl Oxide with a 12 euro super chat. Owl Oxide, thank you so much for the very generous 12 euro super chat. Thanks for joining today's 12 euro club. Much appreciated with a big 12 euro super chat. Like my hat there, Trisha, the Duchess got it for me for my birthday. And so my birthday is later on this week. But she got it for me, she gave it to me last night. So I am not your uncle. You must live a very sad and insignificant life. Good to see you there, Lily. Yep, it's election day. Danette and Anthony, can you spell that correctly? Danette and Anthony are going live sometime today. Awesome. Waltery, good to see you. Yeah, it's our anniversary. You like what? You like my hats. You're a baseball fan first? Awesome. I'm not your uncle. I know my nephew's account. I know the energy's too intense there because most of everybody's at home at work. Anyway, Margie Blah, let's go, Margie. Margie Blah with a $10 super chat. Margie Blah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $10 club. Much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. And it's very humbling to get 3 super chats in 3 different currencies. Pounds, euros, and dollars. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you. Good to see you, Stefan, up there. Rochester's cold this morning. Affirm me, Jim. You're going to have a beautiful fucking day. You're going to seize the fucking day by the fucking balls. You're going to put it into submission. And then you're going to spread nothing but love and positivity and kindness and beautifulness with your energy. And congratulations on your 2 cats again. Your cats look beautiful. Thank you so much, Adriana. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, everybody. The bells of City Hall are ringing. It is election day. It's been a crazy week. We've had our, let me see here. Oh, there we go. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee-da. That's what happens when you comment nonsense. It was only a matter of time. You know when somebody types in a lot of nonsense to get your attention? That's what makes me block you. It's really simple. There you go. Sorry, man. You don't get to hang out now. That's what happens, folks. Anyway, we're all going to have a beautiful day. Exactly. Your step count has tripled. Hells yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Keep on moving. Don't stop. If Marathon Sunday isn't an inspiration to you, I don't know what is. And Marathon Sunday was very inspirational. To comment a whole bunch of nonsense like that, you're gonna probably get blocked. Good morning, Mike. Good to see you too. Good to see you as well. You're gonna have a great day today. Even for Moonplane, who I just blocked, he or she's gonna have a great day today. East UK girl, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Your dog's your motivation. You know it's a bad thing, yes. But yeah, today's gonna be a great day. We're gonna do a nice little tour. I actually think I have a tour with people from the United States, which is amazing. Gonna have some people from the States on my ride. It's beginning to warm up, which is good. I get to sleep in tomorrow morning, which is great, even better. It might rain tomorrow. We'll figure it out. I want to take e-bike Mike on a ride either tomorrow or Thursday, but both days are looking stupid windy. Maybe we'll ride in the wind on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Maybe me and e-bike Mike will do 30 miles on a bike in the crazy wind. The winds here today are going to be pretty strong. We're going to be gusting to 30 miles an hour today. The perfect pavement temperature for walking, nice. Splendid PC thought I was wearing a cap term as a tourist.
Why is my...
Okay, I don't even know what that means. You like my hat, Joe? The Duchess got it for me for my birthday. I thought wearing that cap turned me into it. I don't even know what Splendid PC is attempting to do, like these things where it's like half insult, half like I told you so, finger wagging kind of comment, where they're trying to be funny and failing at all points along the way. So Splendid PC, your attempt at a comedy insults finger wagging thing has failed spectacularly. The only thing that equals that failure is probably the Challenger disaster back in 1980 something. And yeah, the last bike stream where we went around Jamaica Bay was crazy windy. That was like 40-mile-an-hour winds. It was crazy. So I want to take e-bike Mike on this loop, but we'll see. We'll see. I gotta look at the forecast tonight. I want to do it on Thursday, really. So e-bike Mike, you're watching us on a replay. We're shooting for Thursday right now. But it's a beautiful day in the city. And there's not that many people that came out to work today. I kept on seeing, there were 3 people. By the way, why are you gonna leave political comments on like such a beautiful stream like we did yesterday? I don't understand that. But especially the mildly racist comments that I received early this morning. What's up with you guys? What's wrong with you people? And then the other, the threatening comment that we got as well early this morning, which was New York City is what is it gonna be careful tomorrow? It's gonna be wild in New York City tomorrow. I have no idea. Phyllis, good morning. Good morning, Colleen. Splendid PC wants me to read a paragraph. So Splendid PC says, sorry, I meant I saw the video. I swear I love New York City as a tourist. Okay, Splendid PC, whatever, dude. Whatever. I know you want to whatever, dude. Dude, I don't care. Dude, I don't care. Bro, I don't care. Anyway, I hope my tips are large too. Unlike that French group of 21 that tipped me $5 last week. Good morning, Pat. Welcome. You know what, Owl? I woke up this morning and, we did a beautiful live. If you missed it, guys, last night or yesterday afternoon, we did a beautiful live stream. We saw the fall foliage in Prospect Park. Then we made our way to Greenwood Cemetery and we went to that chapel that we tried to go see on Saturday. It was gorgeous. And we went into this chapel and I even turned it into a short because it was just too beautiful just to have it on the video. So it was a beautiful, beautiful walk around. And for some reason that this triggered people at 2, 3, 4 in the morning to leave me ridiculous. I don't know why it was all these political comments. And then one person thought he was being funny, but also at the same time being mildly racist. I don't tolerate that bullshit. I really don't. Good to see you, Esteban. Welcome. And NYC Pat, good to see you. I don't really tolerate that bullshit. So I was just blocking people while pooping this morning. And I really, I really don't give a shit when people try to, like, disrupt a really beautiful video with bullshit. I really don't appreciate that kind of stuff as a content creator. And it kind of takes the fun out of it, It kind of takes the fun out of it. But yeah, I don't know why people had to do such things today. But as you see, it's a very wild day in the city. It's election day, so it's very wild out here. There was barely any traffic. It seems like a lot of people are working at home today. And yeah, today's not the day for nonsense. Amen. Autumn, it's not. Just got back from Australia. Have to catch up with the streams. Hells yeah, you went to Australia. Oh, sorry, you went to Austria. Sorry, you went to Austria. I hope you had a great time in Austria. No, the Greenwood episodes are definitely worth it to be cut into a few shorts. Yes, indeed. Your husband will love that hat. He's a Yankees fan, first and foremost, but he likes the Mets too. Hells yeah. I feel you, Darlene. The trolls do come in packs. But what is this, like, mildly racist shit in terms of comedy? I'm really not understanding this shit as of late. And I'm reading these comments like, well, how unhinged and bored are these people to leave a comment where we're mostly walking around in a cemetery? We're looking at trees and foliage. New York City's gonna burn! It's like, okay, relax. Children, get your own YouTube channel. It's free. You could do this shit for free. Now, if you garner an audience, that's a different story. That's the hard part, is getting an audience. And by the way, it's not hard to get an audience. All you have to do is just kind of have a half of an idea and then kind of talk it out. That's really all you really need to do. Just, always come forth with good energy and all that, which, by the way, everyone's going to have a great day today. People are feeling emboldened nowadays. It's crazy. It's not funny. It's kind of depressing, to be honest. As a child of the 90s, I grew up as a teenager in the 90s. When we were kids in the 90s, we didn't look at race or sex or anything like that. We just looked at people for people. If they were assholes or not. Anyway, Cyclone Joe, let's go. Wow, Cyclone Joe, that's very kind of you. Cyclone Joe with a $20 super chat. Cyclone Joe, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $20 club. Much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. It is much appreciated, Cyclone Joe. Thank you, man. Yeah, pimping is easy. Streaming is hard. Ain't that the truth? Didn't Biggie Smalls say that once? Thank you so much, Cyclone Joe. That's very kind of you. We have already surpassed my hourly rate. Thank you. We have already surpassed my hourly rate in just 18 minutes. See, I gotta do more streaming all the time. I just gotta be on all the fucking time. Just yapping. That's what you guys want. Yeah, I know the generous tips are rolling in. You see, it's beautiful. You're gonna have a great day. Everyone's gonna have a great day. Thank you so much, Joe. Everyone who's watching me, even the people who I'm blocking, are blessed. You're gonna have a great day. Activity 79, good to see you. Good morning. Did I miss anybody? Welcome. Anyway, we're right behind City Hall here. Hit the like button, it's free. But Joe, there's like 30% of people who watch my videos all the way through. They never hit the like button and they're not subscribed. I want to meet this 30-something% of people. Oh my goodness, Margie Blog, good to see you. My God, look at this. Everyone, Pix 11's own Greg Mocker's in the house. Good to see you, Greg. Greg, you did a great story on, I had no idea that the Metro North was being extended to the Bronx. Greg Mocker did a fantastic story on the stations that are being built up in the Bronx. So everyone check out Greg Mocker and the Pix 11. I watched the Pix 11 morning news with Hazel Sanchez and Chris Manarino, but it wasn't Chris this morning, it was the other guy, which I like the other guy kind of better. He's old school. Anyway, Greg, it's good to see you, Greg. I'm right here at City Hall. I'm not going to talk about the election because, I know walking to work, it's a busy day today. There was lots of conjecture early this morning on my YouTube channel that New York City was going to crumble and burn on this election day, and I'm still waiting for it to happen. Because if it does happen, I will be here to live stream it. But good morning. Look at that grip. See, look at that big Pix 11 zone, Greg Mocker. Yeah. Hopefully a ride by 2020. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully we get a ride up in the Bronx by 2027. Greg, you got to have a great day. You got to have a great day. You got to get some great numbers today. Everyone's going to be watching the Pix 11, including me and the Duchess of Southern Brooklyn. We're going to be checking on into Pix 11. We watch the 10 o'clock news religiously because of you, Greg Mocker, because of you. I appreciate you for stopping by. And everyone follow the Pix 11 on social media and all the other apps. And then tomorrow I'm going to stay home and I'll half awake when the Duchess gets ready to go to the gym. I'll watch a little bit of the Pix 11 morning news and I'll go back to sleep and then I'll wake up during New York living. And that'll lead me into Price is Right. Anyway, I'll see you later, Greg. Greg, have a great day, man. You're going to have a beautiful day, Greg. Carpe diem, Greg. Carpe diem. There it is, everyone. Pix 11's own, Greg Mocker. It's a big day here in New York City because it's election day. Follow me over on Instagram and I will tell you who I vote for after I vote for them. Oh my God, Nev from Catfish. I realized he wasn't, Trisha, I realized that he wasn't running with a Casey Neistat on Sunday. And to learn that he helped somebody with no legs do the entire New York City Marathon, that video is just so amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so inspiring. It's just really amazing. The story, I mean, my God, it's great. Oh my God, I grew up with Kaidi Tong as well, Joe. That's why I watch the Pix 11 news on the weekends as well. I'm a Pix 11 house, okay? Pix 11 and Channel 7, okay? It's a beautiful day, boo. Good morning. But anyway, inspirational story, guys, of Nev from Catfish, or Neve from Catfish. He was running with the Achilles team, helping out a guy who had no legs. And he really pushed through. And he completed the race, and it's so inspiring. Marathon Sunday is such a beautiful freaking day. Can't we all be like that all the time? Can we just cheer on strangers all the time, please? Yallah, good to see ya. Salam, salam. Inshallah, one day we will all just get along. And we'll, by the way, inshallah means God willing. My favorite Arabic word out of all the words, inshallah. But yeah, was he that as well last year? He was helping a blind runner. That's cool, Trisha. It's so cool. All the guides who helped out who ran in the Achilles with the Achilles on Sunday. God bless you guys. You guys are awesome, absolute legends. New York City legends. But right, Owl Oxide, can't we all just be like this? I think that's what makes Marathon Sunday so special, is that we cheer on strangers, people who we don't know. We just cheer them on. And I think we need more of that in this society that we're living in. You know? Carol, you woke up late? Awesome, Carol. It's all good, Carol. It's all good. We're here for another like 12 minutes. And the guides do get the medal. Yes, everyone who does the whole course, you get your medal. So yeah, you do. So Nev got yet another medal. I appreciate that, Allah. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm trying to be everyone's favorite YouTuber. Unfortunately, people get too selfish. And I think in this world right now, and I learned this during the pandemic, we need to live our lives in a more of a selfless manner. Lee is here. Good to see you, Lee. You like my hat? Thank you so much. The Duchess got it for me for my birthday. I think this is the theme going into 2026, is liberty and freedom and learning what makes this country and cherishing what makes this country so special. It's about helping others. It's about being there for others. It's about not expecting something in return. Not everything in life is transactional. You know, we started off this year with the word empathy. We need more empathy in this world. We need to be more empathetic towards others. And I think we end the year with liberty, and we have to really cherish and fight for its survival for everybody, not just a few. And yeah, key word of the day is protection, right? Get the fuck out of here. Amen. Do you know what happens to the runners that are unable to complete the race? So, unfortunately, for the runners who can't complete the race, there is a sweeper bus that collects them up, or people just, they'll hop in a cab or something that'll hop on the, do whatever they do to get themselves off the course. There was one person who her leg gave out, and she couldn't finish, and but yeah, they usually get taken in for medical care. But selfishness is a real disease. Amen. Empathy needs to be used more, Marge. When last New Year's, that was the word for 2025, and it still is the word for 2025, is empathy. I think there's too many people who don't put themselves, they don't put themselves in other people's shoes. And then that's the other thing. People are nice to others because they think they're going to get something back. And saying that phrase again, Carol, not everything in life is transactional. I think we should live our lives in a giving manner, not expecting anything in return, because some people can't sometimes, for whatever reasons, and that's okay. That's fine. That's how it's supposed to work. I live in New York State. We're a donor state. We pay more in federal taxes than we get back. So I will like to give my taxes to other states that can't help themselves out. But when said states tell me how to live, then that infringes on my liberty, and I don't like that, because that's not the American way. The American way is to cherish everybody, all religions, all shapes and sizes, and coexist with them and cheer them on like Marathon Sunday, and just like I hate this whole thing of like states that don't hold their own demanding me live my life a certain way. That's not correct. I'm sorry that New York City and most major cities in this country are the engines, the economic engines that keep this country running. But don't tell me how to live, because I'm not telling you how to live. Because it is your right and your liberty to live however you want to live, just like it is for me. But let's talk about runners. Let's talk about people who are being rude about the runners. Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's always people who get salty about Marathon Sunday. Right, this is the real motivation stream. I know I'm on a real owl oxide. I appreciate that. Good morning, Nina. Welcome. Thank you so much. Everyone loves the hat. See, the Duchess is watching us right now, probably from the treadmill right now. I love this hat already. I'm going to keep this hat really nice. I'm not going to wear this for work. I have my other hat so I can put it underneath my helmet. But that's what living in the United States is. It's just living your best life without prejudice, and nothing but love and respect and honoring all others, no matter what they believe, who they love. Doesn't matter. But don't turn around and saying, well, I read this book here and this book here tells me everything. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, people, especially here in the United States. So again, circling back to where we started our conversation. Don't come here from some place that I've never heard of before and then expect New York City to adapt to you for being here for 2.5 days. That's definitely not going to happen. If you know that there's an elevated train somewhere, don't expect the elevated train to not make noise, because it's only been there for 100 fucking years. So anyway, Tinka girl, good to see you. You could no longer do hills at Greenwood, so you appreciated yesterday's walk. Oh my God, Tinka girl, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You're more than welcome. Thank you for donating yesterday. And that chapel, we went into that chapel. It was like the energy was so strong. It was so beautiful. And I'm happy you got to enjoy that live. So you're more than welcome, Tinker Girl. I walk the hills for you. I think a lot of people don't get New Yorkers. There's a lot of misconceived notions. No, they are. No, Carol, yeah, there's a lot of, it's the media. The media puts out these stories about what New Yorkers are supposed to be. Usually the asshole New Yorkers are the ones who aren't from here. So, like New Yorkers who are born and raised here, we're a certain way. We're a certain flavor. And, yeah, let other people live their lives and stop judging others. This life is too short to judge everybody. Really is. Cheryl, good to see you, Cheryl. I'm happy you're here. Good morning. It's no need to apologize, Cheryl. Cheryl, you're here now, and that's all that matters. Good to see you, Cheryl. And Joe Mooski. Were you watching Kuma Monster last night? That was a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying Kuma Monster's videos in Japan. He is definitely a monster. He just does these 10-hour streams every day. It's incredible. That does count for Brooklyn too. Yes, indeed. Here came the season when the hat forms our haircut. Exactly, Oleg. Exactly. Yes, I know. Do they want the train moved? Do they want it to be put on rubberized tracks? This is not the BART system in San Francisco. I'm sorry. Me too, Joe. Kuma's real people. I don't just promote anybody because they stream. Me and the Duchess like to watch it, so I am really enjoying Kuma's streams. He had a really cool moment yesterday where he was passing like a cafe or something like that, and everybody came out. They were waving into the camera, and that's what live streaming is all about. It's about the shared moment. It's about the collective shared moment and having a beautiful moment with complete strangers in a completely different country. That's what it's all about. You're more than welcome, Cheryl. Yeah, you picked up the accent, so you go the Brooklyn way, the Brooklyn bug. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it was a flower shop. That's right. It was a flower shop. Wasn't that a beautiful moment, Joe? Yeah, everyone, you got to check out Kuma Monster. Now, guys, Kuma Monster cannot read the chat on YouTube for whatever reason. His chat device is not picking up the YouTube chat. So if you want to say hi to Kuma, you got to have to go over to Twitch. But he's been doing Japan streams. He's going to be on every day now for the next at least 20 more days. So check him out. His adventures in Japan are nothing short of amazing and inspirational, and they're a lot of fucking fun. Good to see you, RJ. Welcome. Yeah, they've been trying to keep the trains quiet since the 70s. Exactly. Yeah, Kuma is a nice guy. Yes, indeed. Kuma's real people. He's a born and raised New Yorker, so. But RJ, I hope you're having a great day up there in Colorado. You saw the Japan streams? Yeah, they're a lot of fun, Margie. They're a lot of fun. Ooh, your brother's over there too? Nice. Ology, hello. My name is not Dutch Maz, it's Dutchman, it's Dutch Maz. Do I also plan to stream in other places like Kuma? If I could afford to split a PC. If I could afford to. And we have streamed in other places. We've been to Rochester, and we've been to exciting places like Rochester. But I can't afford to travel to Japan. Believe me, once I could go to Japan, I will go to Japan. Believe me. Good morning, Trish. So who will occupy this building at the end of the day? We'll find out. And again, if you want to know who I vote for, I'm not going to tell you guys here on YouTube because it will be too much controversy. So go over to follow me on Instagram, and we'll do a bonus live stream. Exactly. You got to get me over 100K, and then you could have me all the time. Exactly, Margie. Exactly. We've been to the Bronx and Staten Island too. Been to Bensonhurst and Canarsie. Been to the Rockaways. You know, people just think, oh yeah, you should be able to go around the world. It doesn't work that way unless you're like sponsored by people. It doesn't work that way. Rochester does have its moments. Good to see you there, 84. Welcome. But we walked around Rochester. We saw the Lower Falls. It was fun. But today is the day here in New York. And guys, especially if you're here in New York, it's so obvious. I'll just say this mildly political thing. It's getting very apparent and obvious and in your face that billionaires really want to control everybody's destiny. Money is not everything. Remember that. And the billionaire class who thinks they could just buy everything are probably going to learn today that money doesn't buy everything. And just let it be known that it's unsustainable. It's unsustainable. The ways people's thought processes are as of late, it's not sustainable. This planet can't sustain it anymore. So, again, It's time to live selfless lives. Live for others. Donate some time at a food pantry. Maybe donate some food to a food. I could guarantee you within a mile of your house there's people who need some food to eat. Especially here in the States, that's for fucking sure. Yeah, New York is resilient. And it will survive no matter what. And to the people who said they're gonna leave, please leave. Just like the people who want to be salty with me and say, I can't watch you, don't watch me. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe, don't watch me, and leave the city. If you said one of those phrases, it's time to fucking go. Afuera. It's time to go, baby. Awesome, John. Awesome. All these people, I'm going to leave New York. Then leave. Go. Hopefully my rent goes. Hopefully I can find a nice, affordable apartment. Come on. Leave. Oh, you don't like Dutch? Unfucking subscribe. Stop watching me. Why the fuck are you watching me if you don't like me? Seriously. You're more than welcome, Owl Oxide. You can have a kick-ass day as well. Exactly, Splendid. Yes, New York City is an international city. Everybody comes from all around the world, so it ain't going anywhere. Yeah, affordable apartment, what is that? Here you go, fingers crossed. Yeah, life is too short to be negative, people. Life is way too short to be negative. Yeah, they could go find a black market emotional side hustle. Exactly. Buy my tears for $1 a piece. I will have a safe tour, Colleen. Thank you. It's gonna be a beautiful tour today. It's gonna be a beautiful tour today here in the greatest city in the world. All right, kids. I gotta go grab my Gatorade that will freeze, no doubt, halfway along the way. It's not gonna freeze, but it's gonna be cold. Anyway, I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do today because I do have to go into Bay Ridge and vote at some point. So stay tuned. We'll figure it out. And make sure you have notification bells turned on. But just remember that if you're watching this, even if you hate me, you're gonna have a beautiful day. You're gonna have a beautiful day. You're gonna have a beautiful day. It's gonna be filled with lots of love and excitement and positivity and productivity. And it's gonna be a beautiful one. So I am not wearing Meta glasses. I can't afford them. Anyway, from Laura, Manhattan, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have yourself a beautiful and fantastic New York day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your love and cherish those beautiful moments. And good morning, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Thank you so much to all the super chatters. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye.